Good morning. Good morning. As you get here, make sure that you say hello and let me know that you're here. All right, and now I'm going to pull this up on my phone. Hopefully. There we go. Oh, got to put another thing in here. All right. How are you this beautiful morning? We've got some sunshine. Going to be back up in the 80s. So make sure you say hello as you get here so that I can see that you're here. I'm looking at my hair. I think wrong side. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning. Good morning, Jackie. Great to see you. Well, we've got so many new people in the group, and the thing is that there are people from all over, and some of them are really dealing with a lot of stuff right now with all the stuff from the hurricane. And I was talking about it yesterday that I'm very grateful that I have such a minor thing that I'm dealing with. And it even came to my attention even more because yesterday I was sending out some of the welcome messages to new people in the group, because Facebook has been doing some weird things where it only lets me send a certain amount, and then and I've never had it to this extent where it cuts it off like boom, you've sent this many messages, and it's not that many of them either. So I don't know what the deal is, but one of the people that I had sent a message to, sorry, my nose is itching. They messaged me back and said they were going to do their intro when they got back in town, that they were in Florida, I believe it was, helping their family that had lost everything. And so I felt like, it's not that I'm making light of the situation, but I felt like I needed something a little more lighthearted this morning as far as our affirmation and our journal prompt. Because like yesterday, I saw some of the videos of the things that people are dealing with, and it's like, oh my gosh. And it was just like, I could just feel the energy being sucked out of the room. Right. And good morning, Kimmy. Good to see you. It's like when the energy gets sucked out of the room because you're feeling all those things, you're not helping anybody. You're not yourself, not anybody else. And so I wanted to make our affirmation a little bit lighter this morning, and still profound, and but a little bit lighter, and that it's more fun to dive into. And so let me grab it real quick, and you'll see what I mean. And I may have to tweak the journal prompt, because as I'm looking at it in this little context, it looks like it might be a little long. All right, so our affirmation is, I am a super silly sunshine spreader, armed with an invisible tickle ray and a utility belt full of dad jokes. Now, for some reason, that just felt fun to think about, right? And so I even looked up some dad jokes. And there's somebody, are they on, I think they're on Instagram, and it's like these guys that are they're hunters, and they're out in the woods, and they're telling little one-liner dad jokes while they're out in the woods. And I don't know what it is about them, but I have so much fun listening to the silliest dad jokes that they tell, right? And so that really was one of the things that was in my mind this morning. And so the dad joke, and I would love it if anybody here has a good dad joke. And if you want to look one up real quick. So the dad joke that I have for you this morning is, why couldn't the bicycle stand alone? Good morning, Robin. Why couldn't the bicycle stand alone? Remember, this is a dad joke. So because it was too tired, Tired, right? Too tired. TWO, too tired. I know, silly, right? But doesn't the when that makes you just giggle a little bit, doesn't that just help your vibration to permeate the room a little bit differently? Just imagine if everywhere you went today, you took some time to peruse some dad jokes, some videos of people telling dad jokes, because sometimes those are even funnier because you can see their inflection, their body language, and everything, right? So, what if everywhere you went today, you enjoyed one or two good dad jokes right before you met someone or talked to someone, whatever it was? Let's see what this says here. Those are the best. They are so funny. They laugh at themselves. They giggle, and it makes me giggle. Yes, me too, Lynn. It is just so much fun. And I just feel like there is so much seriousness going around, and not to say that it's not still serious, right? But it can change everything. And I shared quite a few months ago, I shared the video of the train where everybody was on the train, and everybody was looking at their phones, everybody looked like they were unhappy, they were having to go somewhere or whatever. And this gentleman gets on the train and he sits down and he starts laughing. And as he laughs, the people in the cars with them, they start laughing to the point that the whole train is laughing, because laughter is contagious. And so it could have very easily been the other way, where someone would have talked about crying or anything like that. But just think about if you can find some laughter within you. Oh, right. Robin says laughter is one of the highest frequencies that bring us into states of joy. Yes, yes. So we really want to find things to laugh at or with, right? Because I swear I don't know if I did my hair just a little while ago and I must have a stray hair coming off my glasses or something. I apologize. I feel it. So anyway, we can use laughter to actually lighten the load on everybody, right? If everybody today found some things to laugh at or actually did something to help other people laugh, it would raise the vibration to where things would not feel so compressed, right? So, and God, I apologize for constantly scratching my nose, but there's something going on with it. Of course, the old wives' tale, it means I'm having company. But since I got all these heaters and the dehumidifier and everything downstairs, it's not the time for everybody to be coming to visit. But maybe they can just help a little bit, right? So the thing is that when the Tibetan monks, they did the study with the monks, and they were able to, a big collection of them were able to do some meditation for a certain area that was having a lot of crime. And during this meditation that they were doing, they studied everything, and the crime rate went down. The people that were normally would have been out doing all kinds of things, right? They were not. And so they've done this study quite a few times, and every time they collectively work together to change the vibration of an area, it works, right? And so today, we're going to do our part in changing the vibration of the planet, or at least our area of the world, right? Let me see. Uh, let me take this off. I'm going to share the journal prompt, and I kind of feel like it's going to be. All right, hold on. All right, so let me get. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share it, but there's parts of it's missing. But when I when I go back and I put it into the description, you'll get the full thing. So let's see, what does this say? Let me check. Heart and Math Institute runs these heart opening events, as does Dr. Joe Dispenza. Yes, yes, I love both of those, especially Dr. Joe Dispenza. Right. All right, so our journal prompt for today is: imagine you're a secret agent of shenanigans on a mission to sprinkle confetti covered kindness everywhere. So then, what kind of hilarious, over the top, random acts of ridiculous can you pull off today without getting caught? So the thing is, if you can come in contact with a grumpy stranger and make them laugh, then bonus, right? So what would be beneficial is if every time you start to interact with someone, think back to something that's made you laugh. I mean, one of those laughter things, like where liquid comes out your nose, right? You're drinking some milk or something and it comes out your nose because you just laughed so uncontrollable. Or check out some of those dad jokes. I mean, have some in your arsenal so that you can look at them really quick before you go into any place, and your vibration is going to be so much different. And so every interaction that you have with someone is going to be different. But just imagine today that you're a secret agent spreading this sunshine and this laughter and this bringing up the vibration in any room that you go into. Even if it's a Zoom room, right? You can still do the same thing because the energy transfers regardless of whether you're in person or you're online. You're welcome. I love it too. So, Joe, let me know. Are you ready to be a secret agent today and see what kind of shenanigans you can come up with? I just love that word, shenanigans. And what is a ridiculous, hilarious, random act of ridiculousness can you pull off today? So I'm thinking for myself, I'm going to get the dad jokes out again. All right, beautiful. All right, so Lynn, Carrie, Kimmy, many years ago did stand-up comedy at the Improvs. Ooh, I'd love to hear more about that. And you know, one of the things that's really cool is I was going to do this improv class that's at this. It's actually a coffee shop, art studio. It's a bunch of things. I was going to do that, but it was going to be starting when I had something else going on. I don't remember if I was out of town or what it was going to be, and it was like it's like 6 or 8 weeks. I don't remember, but at the end they do a performance. So it was like I was going to miss two of actually the first two, and I thought, okay, I need to wait until I have the ability to go to all of them. So I'm going to be checking on it again to see when they offer it next. And I'm thinking I want to do that. I've never done anything like that. And so it will be interesting to do it. And what I might do, if I'm saying if, because I'm not committing yet because I got a lot of stuff going on. But if I do, then I think I'll be doing some of my some videos about it and sharing them with the group, maybe sharing on my podcast or something. I don't know, but I think it would be interesting because it is very, very far outside of my comfort zone because so many times those that know me that have been around for a little bit, I have avoided even just playing and dancing in the store for fear of somebody seeing me. So to do it on purpose, it feels like, ugh. So, but thank you, Gary. Thank you. Oh, goodness. All right. So I'm excited about today's affirmation and journal prompt because it just feels like the best thing that we could do right now is raise the vibration of our surroundings and in turn raise the vibration of the planet, right? Because there's so much going on right now that is bringing the energy down, and if we can bring it up, we help everybody, even those people that lost everything. We might just give them this little glimmer of a better feeling. And for those that know me as well, the thing is that know about my granddaughter that I don't get to see. And it's a long story. I'll share it another time. Um, but what I do is I send her love and light and kindness and joy. And I just meditate thinking of her and send her all of those feelings from my heart. And do I see whether she recognizes it or not? No. But I tend to believe that she feels something in that moment. She might feel a little bit lighter. She might feel a little bit happier. And that's what doing this will do for all the people who are affected negatively by all this storm stuff. And some people more than others, right? But maybe it enables them to step outside and see the sunshine and feel good about it. So, whatever we're doing in this space that we're in, actually brings some tiny piece of light to all those people that are affected. And to me, that feels good, right? So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the affirmation. The affirmation is when we feel good, we do good for others. Yes, Robin. Amen. We do. And so this feels good to me. I hope it feels good to you guys as well. So, our affirmation for today is I am a super silly sunshine spreader, armed with an invisible tickle ray and a utility belt full of dad jokes. Now, um, you don't have to put the whole thing. You can put, I'm a super silly sunshine spreader, but just claim that. And the thing is, remember, whatever comes after the words I am, ultra powerful. So saying this, I am a super silly sunshine spreader. Oh man, that tickles your funny bone a little bit and just brings you a little bit lighter, even as you affect the others around you, right? And like I said, I shared one of those dad jokes. So has anybody got any dad jokes they want to share? But I will see if I can find that group of men that are on Instagram. I think it's on Instagram, might be TikTok. I don't remember. But anyway, I'll see if I can find it. And when I do, I will actually share it in the group so you can get in touch with some of the dad jokes that are so hilarious, right? And I love these guys delivering the dad jokes too, and you'll know why when you see it. So I will do that. And then remember, put that on your sticky note, your index card, the screensaver on your phone. Put it somewhere that you'll be reminded today to laugh, to spread some joy, right? And then your journal prompt. Imagine you're a secret agent of shenanigans on a mission to sprinkle confetti covered kindness everywhere. And What I like to say to do is put the date and the affirmation in the journal prompt in your notebook or in your journal, and then have some time to just get into your breath and quiet the chatter in your mind and just let your imagination run wild, right? Don't judge anything, just write out. No matter how silly or ridiculous something sounds, put it down and just today today you don't have to do it other than today, but you might find you really like it. I suggest that as you write out as much as you can about what these random acts of ridiculousness you can pull off today, right? Without getting caught. The thing is that spend some time, like when you anywhere you go today, anywhere you go, whether you're going to do something online or whatever, listen to some really silly dad jokes before you get on a call, before you step out of your car, before you go into a meeting, and just get that silly feeling in of laughter and joy, and you'll show up so differently. And just by you being in that state, you can walk into a room where people are sad, and a little bit of joy will kind of sprinkle out. It's almost like confetti, right? You'll sprinkle it out, and then they will find their load lightening just a little bit. Now, is it going to make them go from depressed to happy? No, it's not. We talked about the emotional scale yesterday, right? It's not going to do that. But man, oh man, will it lighten it just a touch, just enough for them to feel just a little bit better. And that's all you have to do is just be you and find the joy and the laughter right before you have an interaction. So I think this sounds fun, and I'm looking forward to doing this. And actually, I looked up a bunch of dad jokes before I got on here. So I was laughing before I got on here. And I feel that raises my vibration in the moment, and in turn raises yours as well. So you're welcome. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you. So, if you want to today find you some dad jokes, share it in the group, share it in your group, share it somewhere, and just find a way to laugh a little bit more today, and in turn help other people find a little bit more joy. And so that's your mission should you choose to take it, being that secret agent that you are. And remember, you get bonus points. You're welcome, Robin. You get bonus points if you can make a grumpy stranger snort laugh, like the milk coming out your nose kind of thing. If you can say something, whether it's just repeating, thank you, Carrie. Have a very funny day. Let's see, what does it say? I have to look over here. In one of my singles groups, we always do Taco Tuesday puns. I think I will look for some good ones. Ooh, yes. Taco Tuesday puns. You'll have to definitely share some. Yeah. So, thank you guys. And as Carrie says, have a funny day. Share in the group. I can't wait to see what you all come up with. And I will see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. I almost forgot. Almost forgot. I haven't created the event yet because it was just yesterday that we decided on this, and I was busy with the house stuff yesterday and didn't get that done. But Angie Hooper, who is in one of my groups, she's going to be here tomorrow, Wednesday the 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern in the group, and she is an attorney that is fun. And she's going to be talking about a lot of the legalities that we're facing as entrepreneurs, as course creators, inspiration. So she's going to be talking about all of that stuff, and it's going to be really good. And she's not the dry, not, I don't know. She's fun. So you're going to enjoy it. So make sure that you do that. You come to that, and I'll be doing that later today. And then also, on Saturday, we're going to be doing the stand up and stand out party again. And that's in the events section in the group. So make sure you check out the events section. And I will see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern. Mwah.